Hi guys, how you doing? MacADventures back again with another sponsored video. So you saw the video that we did with Auxbeam, and we threw their lights on the Yulis, and they were really impressed with the way that we did the video, and they were more than happy to offer us some more stuff. So here we are with some more products by Auxbeam. So what do we got this time?
Yeah, so we got some new products here from. One of them is called rock lights, and they're really designed to illuminate the bottom of your Jeep or your off-road vehicle, so that way you can see better at night when you're rock crawling. Plus, they've got a brand new light bar that we're going to be putting on our 4Runner later, which actually changes colors, and we'll kind of go through that a little bit. You'll see the video on probably Auxbeam's website, but let's open this up.
Yeah, actually check out that video because it's kind of cool. He shows you what the rock lights can do. So they can be a stagnant white, so you can kind of, you know, light up the area around you, but they can also change colors. They can like go to the beat of music. Right. They do all types of cool stuff. And then the light bar itself is just a, what was it, like a 52-inch? That's why this box is so big. Right. But yeah, we're gonna throw it on our 4Runner. So yeah, let's go ahead and open up this box and let's check these out.
Look at this. Here's the control unit.
Here's the wiring harness.
Wiring harness.
Dang. Dang. I don't know where this is going to fit on the Yuli. I don't understand what you're going to do with this.
Yeah, we're going to mount this on the Yuli somehow.
Dang.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's got a little plastic film. See if you can pull it off there.
Yep.
Wow. So when we were in contact with Auxbeam, they were saying that they'd love to give this to us, but we were like, yeah, why not? We'll throw it on our 4Runner. But the guy said that they actually didn't have any more in stock, and so we were kind of bummed out that we couldn't get it. And then the box shows up, and this box was massive. We were expecting a bunch of little rock lights, and this is like, like this thing is massive. So I guess they ended up finding this product for us, and man, it looks so much bigger in person.
Yeah, and so the cool thing about this is it changes colors. Besides just
this one changes colors?
This one changes colors.
Wow.
That's what the controller here is for. Can you hold that for a second? This controller here is your Bluetooth, and you do have a control switch here, excuse me, this one, that you can turn it on and off. But this controller here, you'll Bluetooth to your phone, and these will be changing colors if you like.
That's
so
rad,
I can't wait to install that. That'll be a future video. For 2WADV, we're going to be doing the rock lights. Yeah, this is really cool.
Oh well, yeah. So this right here actually shows you the app on the phone that you get, and then the app like from inside of your truck, or for us on our bikes. You open up this app and you can just press which colors you want it to be. You can press multicolor, you can press play to music. That is insane.
For any of your older guys watching, disco balls.
Oh my gosh.
You can make a disco light show. Okay.
So this next box here is going to be the rock lights that we are more than excited about, because we know we're going to throw these on the Yulis right away, and there's a couple of different mounting positions that we have in mind. I think what we're probably going to end up doing is going to put them on the bottom of our panniers. Like I said, they're supposed to illuminate the ground below you, but they can do all sorts of things, so really just kind of DIY whatever works for you. Okay, so what you're seeing, this right here, this is rubber, and you're going to throw the light in this, and this is going to bolt up to whatever you'd like it to bolt up to. Like I said, we're going to do our panniers. That's a little mount that you put it in. Like I said, it's rubber, so you can kind of put it wherever you'd like.
These are metal housing. They're not a plastic housing, so they're designed for durabilities. This is not. Yeah. This is not plastic. This is probably an aluminum, anodized aluminum. It's very durable. You've got your 3 Cree LEDs right here that will have the ability to set with this controller to change colors. Luckily, everything is long enough, so we have plenty of room to route the wiring underneath the seat. This will be perfect for this controller to be underneath the seat.
Yeah, so I think what we got from Auxbeam is 2 4 light setups and 1 8 light. So I guess this is the 4 light, that's a 4 light, and this is an 8 light. So just to give you a contrast, let's open up the 8 light box here. Oh, 8 individuals. Oh,
well,
I see.
What it is
that's cool. You can just put them wherever you want.
Yeah, these actually unplug. So right here at this connection, you can unplug the connection and see how you can tighten down right there. So this connection is easy to modify, so you can upgrade your lighting. So these are very modular. Your controller box, like this is a 4 controller box, but if you only needed 2 lights, these actually unscrew their waterproof connection and they unplug. So if you only needed 2 or 3 lights, you don't have to have all 4. They're really well made. The connections are fully waterproof and then they tighten down. So you're not going to have to worry about water penetration, shorting things out. So with the 8 unit here, you look at it, so you've got 2 4 controllers, and it's very modular, so you can
plug in however many you need.
Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever you know, whatever you might need.
So we saw the video on Auxbeam of not only him using his phone and Bluetooth to change the colors of these, but they also showed a couple of pictures of how they can use on your off-road vehicle while you're at night, you know, camping out somewhere, and just overall light below you. And the pictures looked fantastic. These 3 Cree LED lights, they give off
a lot of light.
Yeah, so for our bikes, they're gonna be just amazing, because they're like he said, there's a lot of nights where we're getting in late and it's dirt roads and we're trying to set up camp, and you got this little, you know, headlight.
Headlamp doesn't make it.
Doesn't work.
Yeah.
But these don't give off a lot of power, so we can have the bike off with these running and have more than enough light that we need to set up our tents, get cooking, and just all that type of stuff.
These are 3 watt LEDs. There's 3 LEDs per unit, so you've got 9 watts per. So you've got roughly on this 4 one right here, 36 watts.
Awesome. So yeah, just to run through everything again that Auxbeam sent our way, which we're super thankful for, because we are going to have a lot of fun putting these lights on and using them. But this right here is the 8 light setup, 8 individual lights there, and then inside of each of these is a collection of 4 lights that are
all this.
Yeah. It looks like a mess, but once you see them on the bikes and see how they work, it's definitely going to be a surprise for you.
Right, so this is the vibration rubber mount that would attach to your vehicle. And of course you have places for the wire to go in different locations. So in this case we're going to have the wire coming off to the side right here. And then you would drill your hole right through the rubber and everything. And this would
good vibration.
Yeah, it keeps it from, and also it keep it from, you know, coming loose, because you're going to have that vibration and everything. But that will be the way it's going to mount. Just like
that looks so.
Yeah, it's going to be nice.
Oh, that's going to be so rad. I'm super stoked. Thank you again for hooking us up.
Thank you.
We cannot wait to throw these on the bike. We cannot wait to impress people, and cannot wait to talk more about Auxbeam to anybody that has any questions. We'd love to fill you in. But past that, it's going to look fantastic in all of our future videos. So thank you again, and let's get throwing these on our bikes.
All right.
All right, guys, welcome back. So Auxbeam did a great job in getting us these lights here just in time, as you saw on the unboxing video. And we were in a hurry to try and get other bike work done and just get everything all packed up for our trip to Yosemite, which was awesome, by the way. And we didn't have a whole lot of time to try and film this installation video. So what I'm going to do right now is kind of just walk through the installation, where they're mounted, how we wired it, and what we use to kind of make it work great. But before I do that, I'm going to show you a quick clip right here of them working at night. This is us at the car show, and us flipping through the different modes and the different lights and just cool things like that. Awesome. Now I'm also going to show you a little bit more of that at the end of the clip. But really I just kind of wanted to show you what they kind of look like at night, and I will show you right now what they look like during the day. I know it's kind of hard to see because of all of the you know, all of the light from the sun, but at least you can see them working. So now what we're going to go over is how we wired it to the battery. Essentially this right here is your Bluetooth controller. What that does is it's going to power the lights, but it needs power obviously, and that is where it connects to the battery. So what we did was we wired it to a relay. Now what we initially did, motorcycles have a smaller stator, and so it doesn't generate as much electricity as a vehicle. So if you're putting these on your Jeep or any 4x4 or any vehicle really, you probably won't have an issue doing it the way that we initially did. But let me just tell you how that was. So what we did was we wired it directly to the battery, so you can use them whenever you wanted to. And it was very convenient. Like I said, if you have a vehicle, you're going to have no problems. For us on motorcycles, there was a problem because it's Bluetooth, which means it's constantly Bluetoothing. It's constantly searching for your phone, which is not good for motorcycles because the battery doesn't do a whole lot. If you have a motorcycle, I would not wire it directly to the battery because, like I said, the Bluetooth is going to be constantly Bluetoothing, and so you're going to wear your battery out, especially if you don't ride your bike like overnight or a couple of nights in a row, you don't use it, you're basically just going to drain your battery. So what we did right here, this is a relay, and the relay goes to this switch that we already used for the other Auxbeam lights. So one switch will turn on my high beams. Here, let me just show you right quick. See that? So still connected to the relay, and this one was basically like this and it wasn't doing anything. So what we did was we used the second side of the switch as the relay. So when the light is on, the Bluetooth is working. When the light is off, the Bluetooth is not working. So that is the relay wired down in through here, right down through here. There's the wires popping up again, and they go directly to this relay, which is then connected to the battery. So basically what I'm saying is, if you don't have this relay, the Bluetooth is going to be constantly searching for the Bluetooth on your phone, and it will wear the battery out. If you have this relay, now you have a switch so you can decide when the Bluetooth is searching. But basically, yeah, so that second switch right there says the Bluetooth is either on or not on. So in order for the lights to work, I have to have the bike running, because that is the only way that this switch gets power, which is what I recommend you do also, because you're not really going to want to use the lights when the bike is not on, except for in our case when we're camping and we're trying to set up tents, in which case, because we will have been riding all day, the power to the battery will be fully juiced and we'll have a couple of hours to set up camp, which never takes that long. So that is why we did that. So I know that was a lot of talking, but just to summarize one more time, we have to turn the key on, turn the switch to the Bluetooth on. Now the Bluetooth is searching. Then you go to your phone, click Bluetooth. Green means it is connected. If it wasn't connected, it wouldn't be green, it would be white or something like that. Alright, so now we're going to go over the installation. Here, let's take this off here. So what I want to show you basically is I have the two lights on the left side coming in right here, and the two lights from the right side coming in right here. And let me show you how I put them onto my panniers. Obviously each bike is different, so you're going to need to decide how you want them, where you want them, and whatnot. But the main uses are going to be for us being able to camp at night, being able to see on the road below us at night, and hazard lights. So I made sure to put them on the back of the panniers here. So let's go over right quick just kind of how I have it mounted on here. Let me plug this light just so you can kind of see. 2 bolts, and the wires come right through here, zip tied right there, coming on up, and it is zip tied right there, and then that wire kind of follows along, as you can see right there, and the wire comes up, zip tied right there, and then on in to the relay. I'll show you on this side what it looks like actually bolted in there. 2 bolts right there. Let me cover this light up right quick here. Bam, so you can see right there as well. And yeah, very, very easy. Just 2 bolts. Drill a couple of holes in your pannier or wherever you want to put it. It's up to you. But yeah, bolts up really easily. Each individual light has a little rubber backing. This right here, so that's the light, and that right there is a little rubber backing. You want to put that bolt in nice and tight, not over tight, because then it'll overly squish that rubber and it won't do its job. So basically it's just there as like a dampener for any vibrations so that the bolts don't come loose or anything like that. Very well made. But yeah, again, wires go right up through there and right on in. So now what I kind of want to run through with you is the app on the phone. It's controlled through the Bluetooth like you saw with the wiring, and so yeah, you basically what you're going to do is you're going to go to this app right here. It's called BLEDIM, and essentially when your Bluetooth is working however you have it wired up, like I showed you, we have ours wired to the switch. So essentially what you're going to do is you're going to open up the app, the little Bluetooth sign up at the top left corner, and then you're going to find your lights. Now they all say, I think they say the same thing, null or something like that. You can rename yours. You just have to find out which one of yours is you know, which one of the Bluetooth controllers is yours. Mine I named GMAC lights. So you're just going to go ahead and click on it. There you go. Bluetooth successful or something like that. But yeah, so basically we're just going to go with straight white. And when I show you the lights turning on, I'll just give you a better description of whatnot. But yeah, you just choose whatever, red, pink, blue. You can choose the default of it switching colors. But what I really want to show you is pick one of the defaults that has multiple colors, and what you're going to do is you're going to be able to see that the 2 white arrows is the lights speeding up in tempo, so you can slow it down, speed it up in tempo. The little sun emblem is the brightness of the lights, and then the little lightning symbol is the flicker. So you can have each color flicker and they'll switch to another color and it'll flicker. So let's kind of show you that right now. Alright, so here is just one solid color, and what I'm basically just going to do is turn the little lightning bolt. See, I increase the lightning bolt a little bit. You got more of a flash. Turn it up a little bit more, you get a little bit more flash. Turn it all the way up. And they are basically flashing like crazy, although you can't really tell because it's only shooting that. There you go. Now you can tell. So yeah, that's what the lightning bolt does. So now that you've seen that, basically you're gonna have your lights on at all times until you want to turn them off or you don't want to kill your battery, and you just press the power off button and they turn off and you're good to go. What we have, because like I showed you, we wired it to the switch. What I can do, which is kind of cool, is while I'm writing, I can turn the white lights on to see directly below me, hence the rock lights. And if I don't need them anymore, all I need to do is turn off the switch, and it'll turn off the relay that will turn off the Bluetooth, so the lights will turn off anyway. And then basically, because the app is still running and the lights are still going, but they're off because I turned the Bluetooth off, I can just turn that switch right back on and the lights will turn on again, which is pretty cool, nifty idea. So if you want to go the same route that we do, I recommend it because it saves you the hassle of having to get the app out and turn it off, and sometimes the connection will be weak because you're either writing or just sometimes the Bluetooth on your phone won't pick up the Bluetooth that is connecting the lights, and so there's just things that can go on. So I recommend you do the same thing that we did, and that is get the switch on there, because even if you can't turn it off by the phone, maybe it's not connecting right or whatever, you can use that switch, which will turn off the relay, which will turn off the power to the Bluetooth that is connected to the battery. So that's just what I recommend. But yeah, that's basically the app. You can also, at the very bottom here, I'm sorry, there's a reflection, I know, that's why I'm trying to use the camera here. At the very bottom there are 3 other settings. This setting right here is music, so you can do a microphone, so you can plug in music, or you can use like an auxiliary cord, or you can choose music player, and basically what that does is it pulls up different soundtracks, and you know, it pulls up basically whatever titles or whatever songs you have on your phone already. It's going to pull up every single one of them, and you can just pick whatever you want. To take that a step further, the one you see the white and the 7, I'm going to go back here right quick, and I'm going to show you that if I choose the multicolor, I have the multicolor on, and then I choose music, and then I choose music player. Now the multicolor is at the top, which means it's going to use the beat of the song and in multiple colors, which I think is kind of cool. If you want it to stand out more, because the music is being played through Bluetooth, so it's from your phone to the Bluetooth to the lights, it's got about like a 1/4 second delay from the actual song to the music. But if you use like a white color, you can change right up at the top there as well. So if you use like a white right there, now the white is chosen, and that is better for songs because it'll flicker to the actual beat of the song, and you can kind of visually see that the color is changing with the song, which is kind of cool. So that is the music player. At the bottom here is 3. So you see the number 3 and multiple colors. If you click that right there, it gives you a different, you know, setting to choose your colors from. So right now it's on 3 channels, so red, green, and blue, which is what comes with the rock lights. I wouldn't recommend using any of the other ones because that goes to 2 color. So now you can only choose from 2 different colors. Or if you do 1 color, it's basically just black and white. Or if you do 4 color, it mixes in white with all of them. So really just don't even worry about that. Just use the 3 channel. See the number 3? What that means is 3 channel red, green, and blue, which these Cree LEDs have a red light, a green light, and a blue light, which makes you multicolor. So just keep it on that one. And then the other one is the little, you see a little hand symbol with the phone, which means you want to shake it. And I don't know if I would ever use that, but you could if you wanted to. I mean, for us, the purpose of us putting the lights on is we wanted to put them on the rear of the bike for hazard lights, and we wanted to put them on the bottom of the bike to be able to set up at night, and you can see, also while riding, you can see what's directly below you. But the music is kind of cool. It's a nifty little thing that comes with it. But I would rather have the music choice and have it flicker to the lights than not be able to have it, which is kind of cool. But I would rather have the music option, so it's kind of cool. Like if you're just trying to impress people, you can turn it to some music and think that, you know, it's pretty awesome. But for a purpose, I don't know if I would ever use it. But it's there if you want to. So yeah, so now that we've gone over the app, I'm just gonna quickly go through all of the different lighting options again, and yeah, we're gonna be all set here. So yeah, let's get through that. Now, if you turn it on multicolor, turn the lightning bolt up. Now you've got it flashing in different colors. Turn the speed all the way up. Now it's that's a little bit easier to tell. Now you've got the colors flickering through. Now you've got high tempo and some lightning bolt. Now you've got each color flickering, and it's flickering quickly. There you go. These are our hazard lights. We have yellow and red. So that's how the app works. Alright, well there you have it. You've seen how I put it on my bike. You've seen how I wired it to my bike. You've seen how the app works that gets the lights going. Yeah, but that's all I've got for you. Seriously, Auxbeam, you're totally awesome. You've hooked us up a couple times now. The lights are super bright, Cree LEDs. They don't put out a whole lot of wattage, so we're not, you know, overusing power here. And yeah, I mean, with any of the lights that Auxbeam has, they're definitely great, but I would also recommend getting the extra wiring kit that comes with the switch, that comes with the relays. That way you're not constantly draining the battery because the Bluetooth, not draining, that sounds extreme, just so you're not constantly using battery power to keep the Bluetooth going. We threw the relay on there, that way you can kind of, you know, decide when you want the Bluetooth to be searching for your phone, which is definitely the way to go. But again, Auxbeam, totally awesome. We love your lights. We use them at night, we use them while camping, we use them while riding. We've shown a lot of people at different conferences, at car shows. Everybody loves them. So make sure you check out Auxbeam, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, because not only are we going to be constantly going on trips, but we're constantly going to be using lights. Auxbeam hooks us up, totally awesome. MacADventures, Auxbeam.com, 2WADV.com, check it out. And yeah, if you have any questions at all, go to our website. There's a little slot there where you can contact us, ask us any questions you want. We'll definitely answer them as best as we can. Auxbeam is totally awesome, and we absolutely love everything that they have given us, and they work very, very well. So thank you very much again. Comment, like, subscribe. We're out of here.
Man, talk about like easy.
I know, they really set it up to where it's basically, you get those two wires connected, you plug in however many you want, you mount the lights, and you're solid, you're good to go. Alright, so first let's do a